Ready? Okay. Dee, 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 dee. Okay, I'll go sit down.
So, this story starts on a beautiful July morning. It was July 23rd, and my beautifully pregnant wife wakes me up and says that her water broke. As we calmly rushed to gather our bags that we had prepped for the hospital, we started our journey to the newest chapter of our lives. And unintended pregnancies are a all too common thing in the world nowadays. And after having a child of my own, I firmly believe that the couple needs to be completely ready for this big step in their lives. There are too many unintended pregnancies involving young couples and teens in America alone. On the CDC website, it says that in 2006, 49% of the pregnancies were unintended. It was a slight increase from 2001, which was 48%. Young women under the age of 19 and younger are 4 out of 5 women from 19 and younger are the leading cause or leading factor, I guess, of unintended pregnancies. The percentage of unintended pregnancies around the age of 15 is 98%. Studies show that large increases in unintended pregnancies were found among the women with lower education, lower income, and cohabitating, which really doesn't apply to small teens, but the National Vital Statistics System page on the CDC website states that in 2015, 40.3% of the babies were conceived from unwed parents. Now that we've seen the problem, let's explore what really causes it. There's really two major causes for unintended pregnancies. One cause is not using birth control. There's a number of women who just believe that they're not at risk at getting pregnant. According to a report from the Guterman Institute, published in the Journal of Social Science and Medicine, the researchers analyzed in depth 49 women obtaining abortions in the U.S. and found out that the majority of them thought that they were just low risk at becoming pregnant. The most common reasons were included they just didn't feel like they could get pregnant, or they thought they were infertile. They believed that they didn't need to use contraceptives. As the saying goes, the only good form of birth control that's 100% is abstinence. Most of the time, birth control does work, but accidents can happen. Says Dr. Dolan, MD, a professor of gynecology and women's health at Albert Einstein College of Medicine. Condoms, birth control pills, IUDs, and other methods usually work about 80% of the time to 90%. The permanent birth control, like female sterilization or male vasectomy, has a failure rate of less than 1%, says WebMD.com. A second cause of unintended pregnancies would be people nowadays are just having more sex. And despite the advancements of contraceptive and contraceptive techniques and better sex education services, the knowledge of reproduction, the women of this era are just more prone to unplanned pregnancies than those one or two generations beforehand. The magnitude of this problem is clear as its major causes. What can we do to better control the number of unintended pregnancies? Well, there are some things that couples can do. Both need to ensure that you and your partner are ready like have a heart-to-heart talk to, you know, understand the responsibilities to the possibility of having a baby if you are going to be sexually active. Both partners need to know how to properly use birth control and contraceptive methods. And if they're unsure, they can talk to doctors or Planned Parenthood. There are other websites, things like that they can check. If you and your partner have agreed to not have children, there's a couple of things you can do. You can consider sterilization, which would mean you know, males getting snipped, females getting the I forgot what you called it, sorry. There's also the after morning pills that you can take after intercourse, or you can just practice abstinence until you are ready to have a child. In conclusion, there are some of these options that I've provided that may not be possible for some couples due to beliefs, either religion or just the way they were brought up. In those cases, there's always people that they can talk to that can help them in their right course. There's going to be millions of babies born this year all over the world. And there's no way to prevent all unintended pregnancies. But couples can take steps to better prepare themselves for the greatest journey of their lives.
Yay!